It's a fine morning. Welcome in. Cosmic Love Cafe is live and open for business. We are associated with Longfellow Psychic Parlor. We're here to do some reads, pull some cards, have some tea. Welcome in. Oh, that looks pretty good. All right. Let's get down to business. Ignition. All right, let's see what cards we're going to be pulling today. Definitely good morning. How's it going? Go to AMA. Go to AMA. Is that what you're saying? Well, we're going to pull some reeds here. We might play with some indigo. We have to make a fermented vat. Yeah. Part of dyeing indigo is the fermentation process. Is that what some of us are going through? The fermentation process? Which way is which? So, any beings that do not serve the higher good are to leave this life and never come back again. We're here to get some messages from Spirit. And we're going to get a list going. Let's get down to business. So our list also, before I get the list going, I suppose I should have done this first, but it's all a learning process, right? So we will most certainly be pulling from Crystal Spirits and messages from Ancient Stones. Midnight Magic wants to come out to play. Yeah, why not? And we have some wild mystics. Wild mystics in the blue. Wild mystics, who are you? Some hippie song transmuting through me. All right, that's looking pretty good. Oh, and then definitely some mudras. Okay, Kali and herbal astrology. There's a natural mystic flowing through the air. So everybody's gonna get some pulls today. I'm just doing a wee shuffle. See what we're gonna get into. Love is. Wait a minute. I said love is. Wait a minute. Love will make you do right, make you do wrong. I want to see how organized we're going to try not to stress out about being organized. These things are huge. I need to work on a smaller mudra deck for my little hands. Yeah, some of you may not know me. I suppose most of you don't know me, but I am not a very large person. I'm quite teeny to be. Well, not. I don't quite meet the credentials for being considered a little person, but I'm pretty close. All right. Wait a minute. All right, so we have a theme card already. We'll get some sage burn. Theme. Are we feeling some lack of serenity, folks? The world is a vampire. But you know what? We're not here to focus on the burning world right now. We're here to focus on love and happiness. Ooh, wisdom. Will we be gaining some wisdom today? Perhaps. I should hope so. Ooh. My pencil's next to my singing bowl there. Oh, Shark looking for hearts, but it's too late. Shark gave love a bad name. shark doesn't know it's giving love a bad name. It's just focused on instinct. Yeah. And the world is so cool. I am a child of the purple rain. I have discovered today. Does anybody else feel like they're a child of the purple rain? Let me know. We have this deck's really cool. I was a little off-put at first, but it's really grown on me. So if anybody's wondering what decks we're using, you can come back to the beginning of the video and I'd show you. Look at how pretty these are. I want to build some kind of, I guess I don't really need to build anything, but I think I'll be able to use that. And I'm going to showcase the cards up close. Ooh, I don't know why I'm manhandling the decks. I'm not sure. I think I'm trying to ring these bells here. Ring the alarm, 'cause I'm so excited. Yeah. Ring the alarm, 'cause I'm so excited. Yeah. Oh, come on. Well, at least it's upside down. That's good. Means we're getting out of that heart space that is not serving us at this time. Ring the alarm, 'cause I'm so excited. Yeah. What, we got Jamaica in the house? Is that why I'm getting the Caribbean radio waves? Maybe. Tell you what, I thought that we had a spring rain out here in the chilly northeast Atlantic, but it is cold. It is cold. It is cold today. We did get the first crocuses, however, so that's a good sign. And I will most certainly be getting a little mic so that you folks can hear me more clearly and I can cruise around a little bit more. Okay, one more shuffle. And then let's see who we're getting on the list today. This is our wishes. Our wishes shall be granted. Let's apply some optimism at this time. So today in the cafe, I'm just having hot water. Sometimes I like to just have hot water. Although I have had caffeine already, I did have my kick in the whisk. Alright, let's see who our lucky ones are today. Yay, yay, yay. This one's gonna go in? Okay. That one's going in there too. We don't know who it is. We'll pull 3. If anybody would like a read from the interwebs, you let me know. Oh, got our piece. Okay. He's getting a little roughed up in there. Oh, you know what? He's a frog. It's a little origami frog. He lives in the cosmic wishcraft bowl. Yeah, so I'm thinking when I need to give you guys a closer look. Well, that's a little bit better anyways, right? I'll get something a little bit more appropriate. For what? Let's see who our lucky winners are today. Yay, yay, yay. Sage. Alright. That's interesting. I know that he wanted one. Or needed one, perhaps. Bridget. You know who you are. Oh, I just opened that one. Ooh, and Taj. Alright. Got some familiar folks. That need some messages at this time. So my radio station was working correctly because one of these fine folks is from Jamaica. As a matter of fact, let me do a little orange sunshine for us. Ooh, chilly. All right, let's dive in. We will be doing Taj first. Asking Taj's angels, spirits, and guides to protect this reading for the good of all. Om Mani Padme Hum. All right. Okay. The sun is shining. The weather is sweet, yeah. Make you wanna move your dancing feet, yeah. Looking good, but all right. Past. Okay, we've had some imbalance in the past. That's the past, and it shall never last. Okay, and at the present, we're dealing with some muddled waters, some murky, dark energy. That's all right, because we're headed to a place of divine grace. Okay, and then we do need to be weary within the future of not cutting off our own personal connection with the divine, which is pure and clean, and its intentions is for all of us to thrive, right? All right, let's see what our power stones are. Okay, staying grounded, it will be pertinent. And then really digging into our own heart's desire. And through the accumulation of knowledge, we will find where our heart does thrive. So we have some work to do, but we are but humans, so that is part of our process. Also, eating as much green as you can. That's what corresponds with your heart center, your anahita, your chakra. Okay. All right. Take a new perspective. Take a new perspective. Power herb. So our ginkgo. Look at how beautiful that is. Which is definitely giving Ace of Cups here. Breakthrough. So we're having some stagnicity. So with that being said, it's time to take the sword of truth and cut out that which is not serving us, so that we may flow and breathe again, so that we can be here in this bountiful abundance in all areas. Goddess of valor. Let us look into the guidebook for our goddess. This is also going to give us a mantra that will be helpful for you to use in your prayer practice. I don't really want to do that. Number 20. Today is a good day today is the new moon. Today is a good day to clear out what is no longer serving us, so that we can set our intentions for our greater abundance. Power triplet goddess, along with Kashi and Kanchi, means fish eyes, worshipped by many in southern India. Her husband is Shiva. You choose your own lifestyle. You seek to inspire. You assist many young ones to live the life they choose. Excellent work, Taj. Love, choose your future partner carefully and wait if there's any doubt. Yeah, I say there's some muddled business happening. It says here you might unexpectedly meet your future partner, for love or business. All right? Don't you fret. Okay, and the mantra, Om Yuni Trai Chavadami Santapa Paricha Damahi Thano Minishi Pachadithini. All right. Oh, and it says you're supposed to do it on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday and Saturday. It sounds like a lot of chanting, my friend. And please, I apologize to any of my Sanskrit masters out there at my mispronunciation. I did do my best. And if it's a little tough to... So you can see the mantra there. This is the card, which you can Google Lens, and it will bring up the information for your mantra, which you can then put into the system to get the proper pronunciation to. But this is looking really good. You're just in a little bit of a waiting game right now, so no stress. What's going on? We having some issues with the family, allowing us to adapt and evolve. All right. Well, don't you worry, because guess what? You got fam everywhere. So, who loves you and supports you authentically? That's who your family is. All right? Don't worry about any haters trying to tell you who it is and what you should love, because that ain't none of their business. So you're not feeling enough right now, and I'm going to tell you right now, you are most certainly enough and a very beautiful individual and human being. Okay? So please be kinder and gentler with yourself. And don't let others' restrictions upon their own selves affect you. And this is great. I love that I'm reading this at the bottom, because if it's a little too much to get into that big mantra, just chanting Om, which is the oneness of creation, God itself, will be helpful. And so this mantra, yes, that mantra, that's how that mantra will be helpful. And the benefits of this mudra, which is this hand position, is going to help with the grounding. It's going to get your belly that's upset under control, and it's going to strengthen your devotion and connection with your own personal connection with your higher self. All right? Look at that. That's beautiful. Avahana mudra. Very similar to the lotus crown. See, that's Alu Padma. You can't see both of them. See how they're pretty close. So you should be able to screenshot that. All right, beautiful. I hope that this message finds you well and that this was helpful. It's shot in the heart, and it's too late. You get love abandoned. All right. All right. Sages, angels, spirits, and guides, protect this reading for the good of all. Monk thistle, peaceful warrior. Maybe not so peaceful. To really be able to execute something while being in a state of ease is pertinent. So the more relaxed you become, the more at ease, the more peaceful, the greater your chances for manifestation. So in the past, not being able to feel interconnected, presently you are feeling like you want some romance. All right. We're going to have some stagnicity in manifesting that, but that's all right. It just gives us more time to learn and grow. So getting into a movement practice will be very pertinent for you. The better you feel, the more that you make yourself the desire of what you desire, the easier it will be for your desire to come. So yeah, physical practice and some somatic movement too. Trauma stores itself in the body. So from doing those movements, more aesthetic or more kind of freestyle, you allow those traumas to be released and transmuted. So some martial arts, some dancing, something. You gotta move that body. You gotta move that body. You gotta move that body. Yep, and then as I said about our head space, getting your head where it needs to be at. Like will attract like. All right, and then we're gonna have some more time for regeneration and healing. Nice. Those are great pulls. So yeah, go with the flow. The more you fight the flow, the more it sucks you under. Create a spiral. I am flowing with the seasons. Number 8, infinity. Ooh, perspective. So this mudra will help you to gain perspective. It is also going to benefit balancing your elements, digestion, circulation, overall vitality, cut through ego and narrow-mindedness, gives new perspective on choices in your life's path. All right, so you should be able to screenshot that so that you can practice that mudra. I was doing one similar. I'm like, oh, it was similar, but the opposite. All right. You're determined. You're determined to do this. Do it. Be determined. Follow that shiny thing. But not all that glitters is gold. So make sure that this jewel that you were swimming for ain't a cubic zirconian, you know what I'm saying? All right. Ooh. Gairicha Devi, Mother of Devotion. I'm getting that you just need to devote some more time to your physical care. You feel like you've been left behind, and that is not the case. Again, vibrate at the frequency that you want to have bounced back to you, right? Yeah, it's time to reestablish your divine connection. What a beautiful card. Ace of Cups. All right, let's take a little bit of a closer look here at our Ace of Cups that came in upside down. I get some pertinent messages. All right, how high does this need to go here? That's a little sketch, man. All right. Yeah. Blocked emotions, repressing your intuition. It's okay to trust your partner to help the process with these feelings. Practice self-love and discover how refreshed you feel afterwards. Yeah, man. As I was just saying, you need to get into a good self-care practice, doing your movement, whatever modality that you think you're into at the time. But yeah, moving your body in a healthy way, via, yoga, martial arts, dance, whatever you're into is going to get you where you need to be at. All right, I hope that you found this reading to be helpful. Okay. Now we're moving on to Bridget. Weather the storms, let it change you. Embrace the unexpected. Stunning. what doesn't kill us makes us stronger, right? Not that we should endure being in a position that does not serve us, but if we're able to survive that, get to where we need to be at, then we have gained much wisdom. You're most certainly been purified in some ways. But more purification is en route. You're having some issues with your confidence right now. Well, let me tell you something. You are enough. You are amazing. You are beautiful. You have a place in this world. And you can show these beautiful feathers that are just stunning. Don't dim your light because others are in the darkness. You know, I was just thinking about this morning about how it's really important not to dim our light. And you know what? I went to make my coffee, and there was a firefly in there's a firefly on the cabinet. uh, so let's get confident. All right. Let's see your beautiful feathers. Ah, speak your truth. And through showing these beautiful offerings to the world, you will be given beautiful jewels that make your heart sing. I'm getting mandatory and, spiritual. Gorgeous. Yes, you are holding some treasure, and or will hold some. What no longer serves you can be frozen. Not that it can't unmelt in the future, because you'll always have to deal with things that occurred in the past that affect this future. You will have to return to it if it is karmic destiny. But for now, whatever you don't want, you're going to just take some dry ice to it and tell it to hit the bricks. Nurture yourself at this time. You were just stunning. Very hard worker at that. Smart and uplifting. Bridget, great vibe. All right, in the past, we have been very intuitive. At this time, we are feeling love and devotion. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Aren't you something? Okay, in the future, there is going to be some upheaval stuff, but you're going to have the tools to be able to deal with that. So working with our sacral chakra, using our emotions for beneficial things. But you are going to have a little bit of upheaval coming up. But you're going to stay grounded. You're going to pray to your ancestors. You're going to spend time out in nature. And you're also going to gain new knowledge. And through this new knowledge, you will transmute that into wisdom. And you will be an even more refined jewel after the process. Indestructibility. And that you are, my dear. Varamusha. I think I did a couple of specific shorts on how to execute this. This is a great mudra. Thunderbolts. So it looks like we are just needing to direct our own unique energy, and it'll help with the concentration and willpower and help with the groundation. So this is a beautiful mudra. Great tool for you. Indestructibility. Very nice. Bridget, I hope this message finds you well and you found it helpful. All right. Take a look at the chat. If anybody would like to get on the list, now is the time. But with that being said, I'm going to pull one more from our jar here. Liz. All right. Liz, you know who you are. So I hope this message finds you well. I'm going to do a little bit of a different pull this time. I'm going to integrate these back in. Streamlining the process. Yes, yes. Here so I don't forget. All right, that's our overseer. Kyanite, what's going on, Liz? We need some recalibration. Kyanite's a really awesome stone to work with. It'll help align your energy centers. And if you're, dealing with some negative stuff, it's a super awesome stone. Also help you communicate better. And a lot of the times we're in it because we just are not communicating for whatever reason. You're here to cut the deck. Okay. So our connection with the divine has not been easy at this time. Perhaps some misinformation is not serving you. But that's all right. Your intuition, no wonder. Your intuition is guided by, is like galactic. Wow. You've got an awesome intuition and is guided by your heart. But your head ain't feeling great. But your intuition's spot on. You're speaking lovely creations into the world. Your heart is in absolutely the right place. And it's adventurous. So perhaps you need to go on some new adventures, and that'll get your head right. You manifest serenity into this world. You magic fairy. Okay. And emotionally, wow. Guided by the cycles of the galaxy, not just the moon. Yeah. Wow. Bringing some galactic knowledge to us. The more knowledge of the galaxies you absorb, the more emotionally you feel in the flow. Wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, I'm getting that you're wanting to be in an environment where you can really flow, and right now that's just not happening. Don't just set your intentions in stone, but set it in gold, or in this case, bronzite. But yeah, working with some metals will be helpful. Maybe some coins. Maybe go cash in some coins and get on to a new adventure. Yeah. Yeah, you're a very spiritual, high vibrational individual. So being in situations where stagnicity is happening can make you feel bogged down. Yeah, you get some wanderlust, kid. All right, I hope that was helpful for you, Liz. Let's pull you a couple other cards. Assimilation. So yeah, establishing our earthly body. It's going to help with assimilating more nutrients. A sense of centeredness, which you definitely need because you are a galactic fairy. Any kind of change or disruption. Yeah, so you're getting ready to make some moves. It establishes a sense of effortless joy. You can practice it doing walking, standing, laying, all the things. Okay, so here you go. Take a screenshot of that. And it translates to earth. Perfect mudra for you. Keep you grounded. That's beautiful. Cacao. Foresight. And work with some more chocolate. That's a good excuse to eat chocolate. Organic, fair trade. Yeah, nice. Through working with this medicine, it will help your intuition fortify even more. Coca. Oh no, this is coca, not cacao. This is coca. All right, well, use in moderation. uh, oh, Let your voice be heard to the world. See them peacock feathers. Oh, look at you, got 2 ancient stones. Adventure time. Adventure time. Adventure time. So what my readings are going to digress to is just me singing you theme songs. Be the mountain. Came in upside down though. It says slow and steady. Came in upside down. Put a pep in your step. Come on. Let's get it moving, kid. Liz, time to move and groove. Ooh, it's a mystery. A mystery. Although it came in upside down, so I'm feeling as if some mysteries have been unraveled. You let me know in the comments. Or not. Unraveling truths. Alright, I hope that we found that helpful. I'm going to stay on for just a few more minutes to see if anybody pops up and would like a read. We're going to shuffle our shufflers back in here. I will be the weeping willow. All right, Liz, let's sing you out. That's how strong my love is, baby, baby. That's how strong my love is, so deep and wide. Not nailing the notes this morning. That's all right. I haven't done my voice practice in a little bit, but there will be plenty of time for that. I guess we did practice our voices minimally with our mantra. If you're wondering what a mantra is, it is a song or prayer. And that's how strong my love is, baby, baby. That's how strong my love is. Caterwauling. I suppose we can pull another from the jar. I guess we're supposed to stay on here for at least an hour. I don't know. I don't really follow the rules. I'm still processing. That's how strong my love is, baby, baby. That's how strong my love is. So deep and wide. Alright, we're gonna pull one more from the jar. Do 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 do. Right, bud. All right. Right. My little buddy, or not so little. Let's take the one with the Napoleon complex. What's it called, you little Lord? Rye must be, I don't know, well over 6 feet. Yeah, as we were discussing earlier, I am a rather small individual. I hope that your music career is going well, my friends. Let's go ahead and see what Spirit's got for you. I hope this reading finds you well and healthful. And I look forward to seeing you. Say hello in the comments. Let me know how everything's going. Rylan. Okay. The art overseer is you are following your heart, and you might be going through some trials and tribulations because everything is happening so swiftly, but you don't roll in a soft manner when it comes to the affairs of the heart, apparently. Alright, let's see what we got for you. Alright, very good, clear connection with our crown chakra, with our connection to the divine. And your connection with the divine is a beautiful connection with the divine feminine and the moon. This is gorgeous. Your intuition, however, is not being dictated by your heart, and it's tired. I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna find out. You're communicating some very loving words, healing words. Sometimes healing words, loving words can come off as, you know, something the person doesn't like at that time, but it's still a beautiful offering. Just because they don't particularly like what it is that you're saying doesn't mean that it's not truthful and coming from your heart for the overall good. Okay. So the heart is just not, it's just not flowing. It's clearing, but it's not flowing. How's that? It's clearing, but it's not flowing. After it clears, then it'll flow. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you're a little uncomfortable here. Okay, and you're not outputting at this time, but that's fine because it's a new moon and clearly you're very connected with that goddess lunar energy, and at this time it is about drawing inward and clearing before we put out more creations. Yeah, and maybe some of these things that you're having to say is making you emotionally a little distraught. And so you're finding yourself in a place physically that is not allowing for your full creative potential. Be kinder and gentler with yourself. Speak loving words to yourself. You are gaining a lot of knowledge at this time. Stay grounded. No, you stay grounded. You're gaining knowledge. No, but yes, also stay grounded. Let the negativity just ping off you. Just bounce it right off. Don't absorb it because it's not yours. Allow your heart to sing for yourself. One more overseer card. Yeah, and take the time that you need for your self-care to take care of your body so you can get your heart where it needs to be at. Be gentle because you're going through some clearing right now. All right. Harmony. So this mudra here is going to help you be in a more harmonious state after this clearing. It's going to help oh yeah, you got a cold or something? Oh, this is a great one for you. Translates to be. And it's going to make you feel better. Okay, so you should be able to take a screenshot of that for the execution. And then there's take a look. Yeah, I've actually used this one before when I've had my lungs assaulted by New York City. Well, I also inhaled a lot of Tulsi, Tulsi pollen, Tulsi, holy basil pollen. That was helpful. It was kind of a a double whammy. I'm getting the number 11, the gateway, the pillars from heaven to earth. Like your height, for example, you are a pillar. We just gotta make sure that pillars get a nice solid foundation, right? And that you're healthy. Oh, we're gonna have one. Oh, and Nirvana Mudra. That's a really good one for you to practice after, your music practice or physical practice if you're doing a yoga practice or whatever. And there's our execution of it there. It's gonna let go of some of that ego stuff. Then ego can go either way. It could be conceited or it could just be, feeling bad about yourself. To conclude any practice, as I said, dedicate to the merit. Right? The bee again. I did shuffle these. So we got some busy bee, but let's make sure that we're staying in a healthy hive and that we're getting lots of fresh air and that we stay optimistic. All right, my dear. I hope this message finds you well and healthful. helpful, sing the bowl out for you. It might be the night we love. You know it's got showing on. I'm definitely singing also. The Bee Gees. Have you ever seen those Korean chicks that do the Bee Gee drag? Oh man. If you need a little light and sunshine in your day, I would recommend popping that into your search because they definitely brought my vibration right up when I saw that. Well, I hope that everyone has a lovely day. I hope the messages are received well. Thank you so much for joining me, Sky Key, and the Cosmic Love Cafe. And we will see you on the flip. Peace.